1958, a creek behind a house in rural Kentucky, 2 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon in June. A boy, 11 years old, sits cross-legged on a flat rock with a pocket knife open in his lap. He is stripping the bark off a green willow stick. His shirt is muddy, his shoes are wet. Nobody knows exactly where he is. His mother is in the kitchen 400 yards away, making sandwiches for supper. His father is in the garage, changing the oil in the Plymouth. Neither of them has seen the boy in 3 hours. Neither of them is worried. Neither of them will be worried until the dinner bell rings at 6. The boy is fine. He is more than fine. He is doing the most important work of his childhood, which is being unsupervised in the world, with a knife and a stick and a problem, figuring out the problem on his own. That afternoon, with no adult anywhere near him, is doing more to build the man he will be than every organized activity of his entire schooled life. These are 15 skills that every American boy learned before he turned 12. In the better part of the 20th century, none of them required a class, none of them required a coach. Most 12-year-old American boys today cannot do a single one. And we are going to talk about why that matters, not for nostalgia, but for the kind of men we are producing now. Subscribe before we start. Number 1 is the skill that matters more than all the other 14 combined. Counting down from 15. Number 15, knots. A 1958 boy knew by age 10, 6 knots, cold, bowline, square knot, 2 half hitches, clove hitch, sheet bend, taut line. He had learned them from his father or his scoutmaster or his grandfather, sitting on a porch on a summer evening with 2 pieces of rope. He could tie them in the dark. He could tie them with one hand. He could tie them behind his back. A knot is the oldest tool humans have, older than the wheel, older than fire. And the boy who knew 6 knots could tie down a load on a truck, lash a raft together, secure a tarp in a storm, hang a swing, rescue a man from water. The modern boy can do none of these things. He can charge a phone. He can navigate an app. He cannot tie a knot that will hold his own weight. And the day comes, every man has had this day, when a knot is the difference between a small problem and a disaster. The 1958 boy was ready for that day at 10 years old. The modern boy is 40, calling AAA because he does not know how to lash a Christmas tree to the roof of his Subaru. Number 14, the edge. A 1958 boy had a pocket knife by the age of 8 or 9, and his father had taught him on a Saturday morning at the kitchen table how to put an edge on it. Arkansas stone, 3 drops of oil, 20 strokes on one side, 20 strokes on the other, then finish on the strop. He learned to test the edge by shaving the hair off the back of his own forearm. If it shaved, it was sharp. He understood that a dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp one, because a dull knife slips and a sharp one cuts where you aim it. Most American men today, in their 40s, have never sharpened a knife in their lives. They have a drawer full of kitchen knives that are too dull to slice a tomato properly. Their pocket knives, if they have one, are factory-edged and going dull. The single most ancient maintenance skill a human male has ever practiced, putting an edge on a piece of metal, has been lost in 2 generations. There is something deeply wrong about that. A man who cannot sharpen has outsourced his own readiness for the world. Number 13, the fire. Tinder, kindling, small fuel, medium fuel, large fuel, laid in that order in a teepee or a log cabin shape, with the tinder loose enough to breathe and tight enough to catch. 1 match. If the first match didn't take, you didn't get a second one. You went back, rebuilt the fire, and tried again with one match. He'd learned it on camping trips in the backyard at his grandfather's farm.